Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode of The Grandstand here on the Ohio Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I'm, as always, your host here, the Ohio Patriot. And for today's episode, we're going to talk about a variety of topics from AOC being a total fucking moron to the bankruptcy of Red Lobster, which is obviously predictable in this economy, and the fact you had cheater-ass Democrats inflate our nation to the point where you got people who are, of various minority backgrounds just want to steal shit. And I've talked about this about an hour ago in the Less Anarchy channel about when I was doing the gaming stream over there. About the whole thing when I first heard about it today. And it's just, it's a bunch of stupid bullshit, dude. It's the same fucking usual suspects. It's the same people that go at cry foul, cry racism, everything else like that, bitch and moan. The Jasmine Crockett types of the world, basically. The ghetto pieces of shit of the world is what it is. People bitch and moan about, like, racism this, racism that, fucking... oh, food deserts this, food deserts that, yet it's their people, or it's even them in some cases, who are the ones literally fucking stealing these places out of existence is what it is, dude. So, it's really fucking disgusting, pathetic is what it is, dude. And then the sad part is it's usually the same asshole Democrats, though, that will sit there and bitch and moan about, why they need to steal people's gun rights and stuff like that. Yet, meanwhile, what they don't admit, though, is the fact that what they're doing, actually, when they're doing these fines, fees, etc., is you're actually hurting the people that are the most inclined to be the poorest of our society. And it is an elitism attack, dude. It's elitism on fucking, two-way rights at that point, dude. It's people that need the shit, people like myself, etc., that are poor, that would be put in, like, high crime areas and stuff like that, where we'd have to live at because we can't really afford anything else is what it is there. And then, you're denying us the ability to protect ourselves from these fucking criminals is what it is, dude. And even worse, like, they're fucking cut for the criminals in most cases there. It's like the whole thing with a few years back now during the, I think it was 2020 riots, if I'm not mistaken, where it was a bunch of BLM terrorists out there literally chanting, who do we protect? And they said they're like, black criminals. It's like, yeah, of course you do, dude, because you're fucking clowns, what it is. Yet, meanwhile, you had the one bitch who was a diversity hire, one of the diversity, equity, inclusion people the other day that was supposed to work for Facebook, and then I forget what other side it was, like Nike or something, who is now busted. She was also a BLM person before all that, one of the chapter heads or something like that. And yeah, she was busted for stealing like $5 million and embezzling that shit, dude. And then you got idiots like Tiffany Henyard, who is stolen like hundreds of millions of dollars right now from the Dalton mayor's office there. And yeah, it's just fucking crazy stuff, dude, entirely. So for those wondering, I was doing up some tangerine / mandarin oranges this morning for a little bit of breakfast here is what it is, since I didn't really eat today yet. So this is basically a snack breakfast is what I call this. I had some cereal a couple hours ago, so I think some of these might be going bad though. That one tastes very bitter. That one's kind of the same way. Yeah, those ones are not good. In fact, go ahead and spit those ones out because it's just, yeah. I think it got bruised or something and it got messed up inside of it or whatever. That one's much better. But anyway, so what's really fucked with me is, so you had last week, you had Marjorie Taylor Greene, Jasmine Crockett, AOC, etc. We're all in the same committee hearing to basically hold, I think it was Merrick Garland in contempt of Congress or something like that. And then Greene brought up a great point, which is basically, it was one of the guys that was on the committee, like one of these Democrat congressmen is what it was, whose daughter is actually working as, like, I forget exactly what the role is. It's some kind of a thing for the judge that's in one of these Trump cases. And she's bringing up the fact of, like, okay, you know what, like, is anybody else's kid working for this fucking judge too, for that matter? It's on this committee, basically. And dumbass Jasmine Crockett's all like, what does that have to do with relevance of what's going on here? It's like, it has everything to do with that, you stupid cunt. Like, that's the whole point. Why are you doing your fucking mouth, bitch? Seriously. Because the whole point is, it's like, that is a very important question, because it has literally everything to do with what's going on right there, because she's basically bringing up a point of, hey, this guy's corrupt as shit, How many other you motherfuckers are corrupt as shit then? And then you got Crockett basically opening her stupid fucking mouth and bitching and moaning, whatever the case be. That's when MTG was like, your fake eyelashes and stuff like that. And then, of course, you had stupid fucking Crockett being so fucking retardedly ghetto is what it is, dude, that she's too dumb to even come up with a good insult back. So she's just like, bad built, butch body, fucking sucking cock to get into Congress. Fucking stupid cunt. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Crockett did blow some dude to get into Congress, honestly, dude, at this point. Probably many guys, actually. So, same thing with AOC's dumbass. Like, we all, like, I swear to God, dude, like, we really do need, like, a fucking IQ test for people that want to run for office in this country, honestly. And if you can't pass past a certain percentage or whatever the case be, you're just denied immediately is what it is, dude. Like, go fuck yourself. And especially if you're running on a platform of, like, baby killing and, like, oath breaking, destroy Second Amendment rights and stuff like that, like, you're just done entirely at that point. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. So, but I'll say it again, like I said before, man. Like, truthfully, if Democrats want to, kill a kid in their womb or whatever the case be, then they should just be sterilized at that point, dude. For real. Like, you want abortion on demand without consequence, bitches? Okay, cool. I'm prepared to be sterilized then. And we'll see how many want it after that's what it does then. I would say the same thing for the piece of shit guys out there that are knocking these bitches up too, for that matter, dude. It's like, yeah, they're nuts. Fucking should be gone too, for that matter. So, especially Antifa type, so it is. But anyway. So yeah, you got, like I said, Red Lobster filing for bankruptcy, claiming that all the restaurants are still going to remain open. You got that moron, AOC. Apparently, it's funny to me too, by the way, of all people to come out of the woodwork and be all, like, basically like, this is ridiculous kind of thing, fucking meathead himself, John Fetterman, or whoever the hell's playing Fetterman at this point, because there's obviously multiple Fettermans right now. Like, I don't know who's playing Fetterman right now, dude, but whoever it is, like, good job to you, sir. Not that I think you're a good person, honestly, because you're a piece of shit Democrat, like everybody else is, but at least you're, calling out the fucking stupidity of what it is, or here's what it is now. Or these dumbass cunts like AOC is what it is. So, but yeah, we have, let's see where it is at now. Yeah, it was, shit, wrong thing. Screen present. Yeah, Fetterman hits back at AOC suggesting he's a bully after House clash. That's absurd. Says Senator, who cheated his way into office, John Fetterman, hit back Representative Alexander Ocasio-Cortez Sunday after she suggested he was a bully for comparing the House Representatives to the Jerry Springer show. Said, of course. Said, oh, well, of course. That's absurd. Just simply responding to the kind of chaos and everything that Rep. Green started as well. So first off, it really wasn't Marjorie Taylor Greene that started it, dude. It was fucking idiot Crockett. Like, it was Green actually asking a legit question of, like, how many corrupt Democrats' kids are being, on these judges' payrolls is what it is. They're in the Trump trials and stuff like that, dude. And then it was dumbass Crockett with her super fucking mouth being like, well, what relationship does that have to do with that? So it has everything to do with that, you dumb bitch. Like, is your kid one of these fucking people, lady? Do you even have children for that matter? Who the fuck knows? Maybe, maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, that's the whole point entirely. It wasn't Marjorie starting it. It was fucking Crockett starting the whole shit, dude. It was Jasmine. So, anyway. Continuing on, said if everybody on the committee was proud of what they produced, they are entitled to their opinion if they feel like this is the kind of video that you want to send to a classroom of 8th grade civics kind of students across America. That's their choice. It says following a clash between Ocasio-Cortez, Marjorie Taylor Greene, on Thursday, Fetterman quipped the House of Representatives was worse than Jerry Springer show. AOC shot back at Fetterman, writing on social media, I stand up to bullies instead of becoming one, except you are the fucking bully, dude. You're the fucking dumb cunt bully pulpit lady. You are the fucking evil piece of shit, AOC, you fucking dumb cunt. You're the fucking gaslighting cunt in this fucking country, bitch. You are exactly what you fucking claim you're not. You are the fucking bully. You have always been the fucking bully. You are a fucking bully. You're a fucking piece of shit. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking retarded, stupid fucking commie cunt who needs to be fucking slapped across the face and bitch slapped the fuck straight out of fucking office at this point, dude. Arrested for a fucking shitload of fucking shit, including insider trading, including fucking deprivation of code of law, including fucking oath breaking, including fucking all kinds of other shady ass fucking felony embezzlement shit you've all done over the fucking years, bitch. And it's not just you. It should be you. It should be fucking Ilhan Omar, Rashad Tlaib, Corey Bush, fucking Jay Apol, the rest of the stupid ass fucking cunt squad at that point too. Ariana Presley's another one of these fucking pieces of shit, dude. He wants to fucking play the race card every goddamn 5 seconds with this dude. And then fucking straight up lie to people and be all like, oh, I'm totally for people being able to have like housing and not have to pay for fucking shit or whatever during the pandemic and stuff. Yet meanwhile, what she refuses to tell everybody is that she actually owns property there in Maryland, which she represents. She actually has multiple rental properties, like different, actually, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's actually multiple houses, or I should say multiple apartment housing is what it is there, where it's like 8-10 people in the houses or whatever there for the apartments and shit. And meanwhile, during all the shit, while she's sitting there in fucking Congress, Presley was, bitching and moaning about like this, and that, and having people get a free pass, basically, she was demanding rent from everybody that was at our fucking properties, dude. So she's just a hypocrite sack of shit is what it is, dude, for real. They all are. And I'm so fucking sick and tired of all of it, dude. Like, truthfully, all this shit show the other day was one thing and one thing only. And it's exactly why federal government doesn't exist at this point in history, honestly, dude. It just doesn't. Like, we should just go back to state government only. And if we're going to do interstate pacts and stuff like that with each other, cool. That's how it should be right now, dude. And we'd be way better off as a nation right now. If we just had every state just 10th Amendment the shit and just deal with fucking federal government that way is what it is, dude. You know, it's like that one guy said the other day in that one video I was talking about a few weeks, like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago now, whatever it was, where the dude was saying about ways to unfuck Congress and stuff. And one of them was basically every person that's in Congress right now, have them stay in their districts that represent in a state level there and figure out what's wrong with the district and stuff like that. Don't need to go to fucking Washington, D.C. and bitch and moan in front of a bunch of people is what it is, dude. Like, you have the Zoom technology, you have the fucking advanced technology there and stuff. You could easily have fucking Zoom meetings. Hell, you got fucking StreamYard meetings, for God's sake. You got 10 people on there, dude. You know, you have your little committee or whatever the case be, like 10 people or something like that. On the fucking StreamYard and stuff like that. Or if nothing else, you have like, if nothing else, what we could do actually is you could just do like a bunch of these a month or whatever the case be. For a bunch of different people or whatever the case be. So you have like, you know, if there's, and if, because obviously, you know, it's like 430 something people, whatever the case be. So if you would need to have like a 60, 70 person meeting, whatever it is there, dude, potentially, you could actually have people that would be like the go-betweens or whatever the case be, like some aid person or whatever, somebody, be like the 10th person on one of them or whatever the case be, and they would be on 2 of them then. So you'd have like 9 other people in there in the thing, and it would be like, you know, everybody from Congress then. Like 9 people here, 9 people there, whatever the case be. So it'd be like 18 people there between the things. And just do that a bunch of times what it is then. But instead, we piss away money and give these fuckers all kinds of dumbass allowances for fucking chairs and shit in their places. Yet, meanwhile, people like me are getting fucked out of our generational home is what it is. Because of my mother's passing. All because of the fucking piece of shit jobs these fuckers pushed. It's not right, ma'am. It's not right at all. It's very fucking infuriating, man. Then you got dumb cunts like AOC being like, oh, 174,000 a year is not enough to live on. Then get the fuck out of Washington, you stupid cunt. Take your bitch ass back to the New York bars where you came from, you fucking casting call cunt. You know what I should do, actually? I should make a network shirt and stuff like that. Just there's just casting called cunt on it, and just have a fucking silhouette of AOC's face is what it is then, dude. With those dumbass work tees and shit like that. And I guarantee you it would sell like hotcakes. So anyway. Yeah, and then you literally had AOC call Marjorie Taylor Greene baby girl. Like, what the fuck is that stupid shit, dude? Like, seriously. That's how you talk as a congresswoman, you piece of shit? Fuck out of here, ho. And that's how you talk to your fucking Jenny from the block bitch back in New York is what it is. It's your fucking good friend or whatever then. That you want to act like she's a child just like your fucking dumbass is. And of course you got this one here, which was Red Lobster files for bankruptcy, claims all restaurants will stay open. Put my notes here real quick. It was Red Lobster has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in Florida. Company confirmed in a statement late Sunday night, but intends to keep its locations open. A 56-year-old, really, it's only 56 years old, Jesus. Seafood chain, the largest of its kind in the U.S., said it would drive operational improvements, simplify the business through a reduction in locations, and pursue a sale of subsequently all of its assets as an ongoing concern. Company said it lost $76 million last year and had seen a 30% drop-off in guest count since 2019. Well, okay, so this makes sense, right? The $76 million loss. I talked about this earlier with the when the stream I was doing this morning on Streamlabs is what it was there. You have a bunch of people being stupid and making a seasonal promotional thing, which was the all-you-can-eat shrimp and stuff like that, dude, into a continuous thing. Meanwhile, at the same time, the reason you had it be a seasonal thing was because you saw people basically stealing from the place, which I'll call it like it is, dude. It was black people at that point. It's a bunch of ghetto-ass minorities is what it was in this country. Your Jasmine Crockett types of the world, basically. And then you had them basically do away with it, and they brought it back, and then they had more of that fucking theft going on, dude. Like, seriously, there's videos out there of a fucking guy bitching, a black guy and his family going to the restaurant here a couple months ago or whatever it was, and then bitching and moaning about racism and stuff like that because they were going to charge the kids that you were fucking feeding the shrimp to is what it was, dude. When only you and your wife fucking purchased the shit. It's like, of course they're going to charge you, dumbass. Now, granted, should they be charging you full price for that shit? No. And like I said, it's a situation there where you could easily have, I forget how much it was like 15 or 17 bucks a thing, whatever the case be, dude. Like, if it's 15, charge them 20. If it's 17, charge them 22 then. You know? Do it like a $5 add-on is like a family thing or whatever then, dude. Where it's like each one of the adults ones comes with a kids one for like $5 or something like that. It would be then. Because the thing is, like, those kids are, it's not like those kids are going to sit there, like, you know, a fucking like 5-6-year-old kid is going to sit there and eat like, you know, fucking 20 plates of shrimp or something like that, dude. No, you're going to eat like maybe 3 to 5 at most. So it's like, yeah, you might be taking a hit on theirs or whatever the case be, but if mom and dad are only eating like, you know, maybe 5 or 6 too, like, you're still making a profit at some point there on the stuff by base volume and shit. So yeah, it's just stupid to me, honestly, to be like, oh, we're just going to charge each $15 a piece or whatever the case be or whatever it was. It's like, no, just charge them a little bit extra for like a family package or whatever the case be, where it's like parent/child or something. So. I mean, if there's like a fifth person or whatever, that's like another kid or whatever, that's like a little bit older or something like that, would eat a bunch or whatever themselves, like, and just charge that kid like a child's meal or whatever version where it's like $10 or something instead of like 15 or 17, whatever it is then. So, again, it's a way to do pricing properly is what it is there. And I think the reason that some of these people do that shit is because they do feel like they're being overcharged. I don't disagree with that, honestly. You are being overcharged, dude. That's the whole point. But that's the whole point, right? Though, if you can't afford the shit to begin with, then don't go out and fucking eat, man. Stay at home and make food at the house is what it is, people. You know? For real. But anyway. But what this also shows, again, is going back to Democrat stuff. It shows what happens when you let cheaters prosper, dude, and create our economy to be inflated and stuff like that, where they're giving money like Ukraine hand over fucking fist. And then you got pedophile fuckboy demons like Chuck Schumer bitching and moaning about border security. Yet meanwhile, his bitch ass is trying to throw all kinds of shit in that fucking border security bill. Is what it is there. That Dems are trying to pass this week is what it is. And he wants to bitch and moan about Republicans wanting to kill the bill. It's like, yeah, dude, because you put a bunch of garbage into it. Probably more Ukraine funding or everything else for that matter. It's like, stop fucking funding Ukraine, you dick smoke. Literally, the only thing that a border security bill for the United States-Mexico border should be, dude, is fucking America and Mexico's fucking border. Not fucking Ukraine funding, not fucking Taiwan funding, not fucking funding to China or United Arab Emirates or Iran or Iraq, whatever the fuck it is, dude. Or more fucking aid packages any place else for that matter. No, it should be funding literally the U.S.-Mexico border that could have been funded like 40 fucking thousand times over at this point if you fucking assholes hadn't given goddamn trillions of dollars to Zelensky and all those fuckers over in Ukraine, dude, for a bullshit war they already lost, because you know damn well that 90% of the fucking money and shit you're giving them is simply going into oligarchs' pockets to be your fucking bagmen for you, so you can then literally skirt out of this fucking country when you fucking shit the bed here is what it is. Jump on some fucking helicopter or whatever the case be over there, and then you end up landing on some fucking yacht that people bought for you with that fucking stolen money is what it is, dude. So yeah, fuck you, Schumer, you fucking cunt. Fucking piece of shit. I would love to fight Chuck Schumer, by the way. I want to put that right now. If we literally had the ability as American citizens to fight 5 politicians in our lives, dude, I guarantee Schumer would be at the top of my list personally. And I'm sure he's on several other people's list too, for that matter. They would just like knock his old ass teeth in right now, dude. I mean, truthfully, the fucker shouldn't even be in office anymore. He's been in power for like 40 fucking years now or something like that. That's what it is, dude. At least that long. I'd be longer. And so what happens when we let geriatrics fucking maintain power in this country, dude, instead of having term limits on these fuckers is what it is. And what's crazy is even talking to my aunts recently, who basically are lifelong JFK Democrats, dude, like, they're even like all for term limits now as Democrat people, dude. And it's like, that should tell you something right there, bro. When you got people who are baby boomers in that age bracket, they're like, no, fuck these people, like, get them out of here already is what it is, bro. And I think it's because they're finally seeing that they fucked over their 401ks and stuff like that for decades now. And their retirement pensions, everything else, like that's what it is. So I'd say about 3.5 of these oranges were good. There was just that one piece that had like a bruise on it or whatever that you definitely could tell was like it like soured inside somehow or whatever then, because it got like smacked against something in the conveyor belts where it was then. And they were backing them through and shit. So yeah, those are pretty good though, man. Got this from Giant Eagle the other day. A lot of citrus on that though. Good vitamin C though. I like to try to eat at least some fresh fruit throughout the week, or at least every couple weeks when I'm getting food now, because nothing else like it keeps me mostly regular, but also I'm wearing the Pull of Meats hat today, obviously, because I can't seem to find my Ohio State hat anywhere. I don't know what the fuck happened to it. It was down here on the floor the other day with the black cowboy hat, and I just can't seem to find it anywhere. It's weird. I don't know if I just set it someplace and it just got kind of misplaced or what the hell's going on with it, but it just seems MIA for some reason right now. Like, I'm not feeling on the floor here at all, which is weird because it should be like right there if that were the case, but yeah. Not finding it at all though, man. Strange. I don't know. Anyway. Going back to the Red Lobster story though. So they lost $76 million in revenue last year. About a 30% drop off since 2019. So as part of its reorganization, Red Lobster has agreed to sell its business to a new entity wholly owned and controlled by its lenders, a so-called stocking house agreement? What the hell is that? Stocking house bid, definition, how it works, example. Okay, stocking house bid, stocking horse bid, uh, is an initial bid on an asset of a bankruptcy company or bankrupt company. Bankrupt company will choose an entity from a pool of bidders who will make the first bid on the firm's remaining assets. The stocking horse sets the low end bidding bar so that the other bidders can't outbid or can't underbid the purchase price. So, term stalking horse originates from the hunter seeking concealment behind either a real or fake horse while stalking game. Huh, interesting. Never heard that one before. So, probably something in accounting is my guess, or something like that, most likely. So, yeah. So basically, it's like some bid or whatever. So it's like a low bar, like a low ball bid. Basically, is what it is. Then they can't be underbid from that price. Is what it is then. So that's basically what they did. Then it's like you had the lenders do that arrangement or whatever the case be. So they basically were the ones that were bidding like the lowest or whatever that is what it was, which makes sense. Anyways, this company said it had received a $100 million financing commitment to fund ongoing operations. Bankruptcy petition lists the company's assets as worth between $1 billion and $10 billion and lists debt obligations within the same range. Jesus Christ, dude. So you basically have nothing is what it is then. It says chain had recently announced it was closing some 99 locations across the country, but the company stressed that its remaining restaurants will stay open during the bankruptcy process and that it has been working with vendors to ensure the operations are unaffected. In its bankruptcy filing, Red Lobster stated it employs 36,000 workers, Jesus, that serve some 64 million customers per year. That's a lot of fucking people, dude. Jesus. That's sad. Cocaine found at USPCP headquarters. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Let's see. It says Jonathan Tibbis, the company's CEO, said the restructuring is the best path forward for Red Lobster. It allows us to address several financial and operational challenges and emerge stronger and refocus on our growth. Founded in 1968, Red Lobster grew to nearly 700 locations by 2019, but it failed to regain its footing after the shamdemic shutdown. Between 2019 and 2023, U.S. sales fell 13% on net, which makes sense again because it's not the fact that they were forced to not refine their footing, dude. It's the fact that you had people who could not afford to go out there and eat, dude, is what it is. And you're sitting there calling like a $15 thing a fucking deal or $17 thing, whatever is a deal or something like that, whatever the hell it is. I don't know. It could have been 22 for the fuck I know. But all you can eat. Actually, how much was their shrimp and lobster? Their shrimp thing is what it is, dude. Lobster. Oh, you eat shrimp. Price. Shrimp your way 3 for $20. Endless shrimp, $20. Okay, that's what it says. So it's $20 legitimately then. So yeah, not everybody can afford like $20 for even like the endless shrimp is what it is. You know? So it's a whole thing, man. Especially when you have like stuff they can eat like much cheaper for that matter at home as themselves what is cooking. Like I'm more worried about the mom and pop places that got shut down during the 2020 lockdowns, everything else like that, dude. And it's like they never would come back, and it was like 70, 80-year-old fucking mom and pop businesses, 3 or 4 generations, dude. Like fuck these mega chains like Red Lobster, dude. Honestly, like all this shows me is it's just like dying fucking society is what it is again, dude. That's all it really shows, honestly, at the end of the day. So. But yeah, in the 4 years' time between 2019 and 2023, U.S. sales fell 13% on net. So, privately held company has since struggled under its debt load. That sounds wrong on so many different levels. It says we're also seeing payments to vendors disrupted. It says that's coincided with a stream of executive turnover announcements and ill-fated strategic incentives, including the all-you-can-eat shrimp offering that resulted in heavy losses. Yeah, from minorities literally stealing shit from you, what it was, dude. It said in the bankruptcy filing, the CEO cited the difficult macroeconomy environment, a bloated and underperforming restaurant footprint, failed or ill-advised strategic initiatives, and increased competition within the restaurant industry, says as reasons for its struggles. He highlighted the fact that dining costs have outweighed groceries, And also that 50% of U.S. states have increased their minimum wages, said further reducing Red Lobster's profit margin. Says perhaps the most predominant of the poor decisions was the endless shrimp offering by a previous CEO that Tibbs guy said ultimately cost the company $11 million. It says circumstances that led to the promotion are under investigation. It says company also has seen multiple owners over the past 5 years. Most recently, seafood conglomerate Thai Union has undertaken a controlling stake, but announced in January its intention to sell it off. So, yeah, crazy stuff, dude. Like I said, not surprised in the least this is happening, man. Although I do kind of want to know what the 99 locations are that are no longer existing right now. So let me go figure that with that right now. I want to see how many are in ghetto areas in this country. I want to see if they show a map of them or not. So let's see. The location for Lobster being auctioned off amid questions of stalwart seafood chain's long-term future. Closures represent about 15% of the company's approximate 700 locations. Jesus, dude. That's a lot of fucking shit, dude. I'm trying to see if I can figure out where this would be at then. Yeah, it doesn't actually say locations, does it? Or does it? Okay, this is reported. Let's see this though. 15% of its chain. 48 locations, 21 states. Okay. I'm going to see if I can figure out, though, on that one. Let me see here now. Red Lobster closing locations list. Okay, here we go. This is from New York. 50 of its restaurants in the U.S. Okay. So let's see. Locations span across 20 states, cutting back Red Lobster's presence in cities like Denver. So that'd be illegal alien hotspot. It's also predominantly minority thing. San Antonio, same deal. Indianapolis, same deal. Sacramento, same deal. So yeah, it's all major cities that it is there. Okay, here we go. Here's the actual list. So we got Auburn and Decatur, Alabama. You got Fremont, Redding, Rhinett Park, Sacramento, San Diego, and Torrance, California. You got Denver, Lakewood. I think that's where I believe Lakewood is where Honda said is like super ghetto there in Colorado now. So you got Denver, Lakewood, Lone Tree, and Wheat Ridge, Colorado. We have Altamany Springs, Gainesville, Hialatch, Largo, and Orlando, Florida. I know at least Orlando's like a major city area and stuff like that. It's also very, heavy minority and stuff like that. And we got Athens, Roswell, and Dublin, Georgia. I'm surprised Atlanta's not in that one as well, dude. We got Lewiston, Idaho, Bloomingdale and Danville, Illinois, Indianapolis and Elkhart, Indiana, Council Bluffs and Waterloo, Iowa. Then we got Gaithersburg, Columbia, Silver Spring, and Laurel, Maryland, Fort and Garriott, Michigan, Deliverville, Mississippi, Amherst, Kingston, and Rochester, New York locations. Let's see. Lidgewood, New Jersey, Grand Forks, North Dakota, Lawton, Oklahoma, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Lake Jackson, Longview, and San Antonio, Texas, Colonial Heights, Williamsburg, and Newport News, Virginia, Silverdale, Washington, and then Waukesha and La Crosse, Wisconsin. Interesting that no places in Ohio are in that list. So, although I'm not really sure how many Red Lobster are here in Ohio, though, but yeah, I thought that was interesting, though. There's none of those, though. I'm going to confirm that this is Actually, let's go to Cleveland.com and see if it shows like a better list or not. Okay, it doesn't say anything about Ohio there at all. Nope, so it must be that list that we just talked about there a minute ago. So, yeah, pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. Yeah, let's see. Auctions contents of 2 Georgia locations. This was 2 days ago. Let's see what this is on this one then. Price included everything from lobster traps to crabby something. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. To crabby utensils. That's pathetic. Let's see, the shell-shocking news that several Red Lobster locations were closing. The contents of 2 locations in Georgia were snapped up by the highest bidder during an auction. The contents of both locations, one in Athens and one in Roswell, went for a shrimptacular $15,000 each, according to the restaurant equipment bid auctions. It says price include everything from restaurant equipment to lobster traps to crabby utensils. Website said these were some of the key items available, which included high-performance ovens, upright refrigerators and freezers, cooking and warming solutions, comprehensive bar and dining setups. Featured brands may include Victory, Middle Bay, something or other, Pitco, and some of the, I don't know about some of those words, dude. Anyway, bunch of like basically high-end brand stuff is what it sounds like. It says the 2 North Georgia locations were among dozens of Red Lobster locations across the country. Abruptly shuttered their doors on Monday. Said more than 90 Red Lobster locations in at least 27 states were listed temporarily closed on this restaurant's website. It says workers at the shuttered restaurants shared the disbelief on social media and said that they received no notice whatsoever. See, that's what pisses me off, honestly, on that one personally, is that they got absolutely no notice at all, dude. And it's like, this reminds me, honestly, of what happened with a Burger King here locally that's now a Wendy's. Is you literally had it be closed just some random day is what it was. You had the people that were in the fucking restaurant that day that were workers. You had somebody at corporate call them up, and it was the manager lady like answering the phone or whatever. And they're like, just let you guys know, like, shut down right now. And they're like, she's like, what do you mean shut down right now? And they're like, yeah, tell everybody just go home. You're done. We're shutting down the location today, like effective immediately. And she's like, what do you mean, dude? You didn't give us any notice of this whole thing. And they're like, yeah, we didn't do that. Sorry. Basically, get fucked is what it was. And I'll tell you what, like, any of these corporations that do that kind of stuff, dude, like, this needs to be a class action lawsuit against these companies, what it is, dude. Because technically, as a entity, you're supposed to give people at least 2 weeks notice at that point, dude, of, like, firing or, like, you know, laying off, whatever it is there. So it's like, the fact that you were just, like, laying them off like that randomly, like, you should definitely get your ass sued into the ground on that one, dude, for wrongful termination or wrongful, you know, job loss, whatever it is there, or something like that, dude. So, anyway. Yeah, I feel sorry for those people now, dude, because it's like, yeah, better hope you find another job very quickly, dude, is what it is, because you're going to be fucked pretty soon, is what it is. Anyways, since closures came as bankruptcy rumors circled the seafood giant in recent weeks, Red Lobster has been searching for buyer to avoid filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Multiple media outlets reported last month. Of course, it's not going to be that way anymore because they're obviously filing today is what it is now. This is Orlando chain, base chain known for its endless shrimp deals, has reportedly been eyeing bankruptcy filing to restructure its debt and downsize from 650 locations across the U.S. Says company has yet to publicly acknowledge Monday's closure. Did not respond to requests for comment. Yeah, because they're busy literally fucking doing a thing this current Monday day is what it is. So kind of sad, man. I'm not going to lie. But again, like it's more, you know, par for the course right now, dude. It's people that are having brick and mortar places just close up is what it is, dude. Because they can't afford it. Overhead is what it is anymore, dude. You know, I'm actually shocked at places like Hooters. I'm trying to think what else. Like Hooters, Dave and Buster's. What's another one that's like one of those other ones like that? Roosters is another one here in Ohio. I'm not sure if it's a nationwide chain or not, but I know it's Ohio based anyway. Like places like that. I'm surprised any of those chain places like that are not, you know, folding up shop at this point in many locations, dude, because it's like, how can you make a profit at this point, dude, when your food costs are so inflated right now from Biden's dumbass economy? that it's like you're just gonna uptick people's fucking thing for like, you know, like what is it, like 30-40 bucks a steak at some of these places now, and it's like, who the fuck is paying that for that, dude? You're nuts if you're paying that kind of money for that, dude, when you could literally go buy like a pack of steaks for that same fucking price at your house, and like potatoes and a bunch of other stuff too for that matter, and be able to literally make a whole fucking family worth of, you know, meals at that point. So for at least a day or two depending. Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man, is what it is. Oh, speaking of people who were doing a bunch of fucked up shit, dude. If you all didn't hear about it, there was a shooting at Kennesaw State University, and of course they caught the suspect. It was a young black girl that got shot, by the way, and the suspect is exactly who you think it was, dude. It was a black guy. So typical black criminals, what it is here, man. Yeah, it was this piece of shit right here with the that guy has some fucking crazy eyes, dude. Jesus Christ. Like, he just looks like he's got like no soul going on behind those fucking eyes, dude. Like he's pure NPC or something like that, dude. Damn. Anyway. Yeah, so new details have been released by police in the deadly shooting that took place at Kennesaw State University campus Saturday afternoon. Kennesaw State University police confirmed the female student was the victim of a shooting, which they added occurred in front of the Austin residence complex. The victim has been identified as 21-year-old Alicia Franklin by both the university and her family. Let's switch up here. Let's see, my heart has been ripped out of my chest. Father of grieving Kennesaw State University student is shot and killed on campus. She was a decent looking chick, honestly, dude. Oh, sorry, I'm not actually screen sharing that part. I thought it was for some reason. Oops. Yeah, here's the girl that was killed right there. Yeah, she wasn't a bad looking chick at all, dude. Trying to like do that without popping the shoes when it is there. I can just get to the thing is what it is here, man. There we go. Yeah, she wasn't a bad looking girl, honestly, dude. So sad. I wonder if that was like a lover's quarrel gone wrong, or if it was something else actually on that. I wonder if it was just like a random act of violence. Could have been anything at that point, dude. Who the fuck knows? So it's too bad though. Yeah, so this time officers believe the shooting stemmed from an argument between the student and the suspect in custody. So yeah, it's probably a boyfriend-girlfriend kind of deal, whatever there. So speaking to the suspect, GBI has identified Samuel Harris of Cairo as the accused shooter. So he is being charged with murder, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime. Authorities said that in the release that Harris is not a student at the university, according to KSU. So what happened around 4 p.m. Saturday, May 18th, Kennesaw State University Police issued a secure in place alert on campus, informing everyone of an armed intruder. Suspect Harris was eventually located off campus and detained by Cobb County Police. 4:43 p.m. University's emergency management said that the suspect was no longer a threat to the campus. So due to police activity, it was also advised people to avoid the South Campus housing area. So our thoughts and deepest sympathies are with the victim's family and friends during this incredibly difficult time. KSU's president said right now, university is providing support and resources to those affected by the tragedy. So KSU counseling and psychiatrical services on campus. Officers are open from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. So, yeah. Sad, dude. And again, it's always the same motherfuckers doing the shit, dude. Every fucking time, I swear to God. Like, every fucking time. But no, white supremacy is the biggest problem with America, said every fucking retard ever. So, I'm just over it, man. I really fucking am. What is this shit? Oh, okay, it was people adding context to the one thing I reposted the other day. So speaking of fuckstick Chuck Schumer, who I talked about throughout this episode so far, you got this asswipe going on another thing here a couple hours ago, saying it's been 103 days since Donald Trump and Republicans blocked the strongest, most comprehensive border security bill in a generation, and they still don't have any plan except exploiting the border for Trump's personal gain. Just shut the fuck up, dude. Seriously. I want to see what people are saying this asshole, though. Yeah, I got hypocrite. How long has HR2 been on your desk? You know, the bill that actually does something to secure the border. HR2, House passed May 2023. Biden won't talk about it. Schumer won't look at it. Closes the border, builds the barrier, deports illegals, enforces employment law, empowers law enforcement, removes border hiding spots, retains and rewards CPD or CBP. That should be Border Patrol people. Denies asylum, if not POE. Not even sure what that means, though. Political. I'm not sure what that would even stand for, then, dude. Like it'd be like political something or other. I think maybe like political persecution, or whatever. Maybe something like that somewhere. So he updates asylum requirements, mandates e-verify, and much more. So it does a job Democrats don't want done. Exactly, because they want a fucking full border base is what it is, dude. That's exactly what it is at the end of the day. And then this other chick named Molly said, so the Schumer, every day you spew your bull, fund only the border, close the border, and no more illegals with free entry passes, America first. So when they say the quiet part out loud, not one single Democrat voted to secure the border right now, dude. Yeah, this is the thing they passed back in the day, dude. You had 219 Republicans say yay. 2 Democrats were listed as, 2 Republicans were listed as nays. 1 never voted at all. And then you had 111 Democrats vote nay and 2 never voted at all is what it is, dude. Fucking pathetic is what it is, dude. So we got a parody of Vivek Ramaswamy saying, Chuck Schumer, the shining example of political prowess. With a career spanning eons, he's managed to master the art of achieving absolutely nothing despite his tireless efforts. Exactly. So we got liberal media, TM, saying, stop lying, you are full of it, Schumer. Republicans passed HR2 and the Lincoln Riley Act, both of which are sitting on your desk, one for years, collecting dust. You want this to continue. It's not going to end well, Schumer. You are allowing Biden to bring God knows what into America, pass HR2 and close the border. Exactly. So, agreed. Yep, that Molly chick also calling Schumer out for being a fucking Nazi propagandist. Yeah, let's see. Says that violent extremists who threaten Supreme Court justices, President of the United States, American citizens, should be removed from office, never to return. Yeah. Schumer literally fucking threatening justices, dude. Like, again, how is, like, for real, dude? Like, how is this not an immediate, automatic disqualification from office at this point, dude? When you're literally threatening a lot of Supreme Court justices, like that piece of shit Schumer was here, man. Fuck that fucking guy, man. See, then we got liberal has meltdown over seeing American flags on the beach. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. And here. Yeah, let's see what this fucking pussy ass bitch has a problem with now with the American flag. Because, of course, how much you want to bet this is one of these douchebags trying to put the Palestinian flag everywhere is what it is now?
Enjoying a nice day at the beach with my kids. And I turn around.
I like how that guy says kids, because, like, looking at this dude, bro, like, this is every guy ever caught a child sexting, by the way. I'm going to point that one out right now.
I got these flags planted here on the beach by these MAGA fucks.
Oh, you mean the American flag? You fucking anti-American piece of shit? Yeah, go fuck yourself, cunt, leftist, asshole, douchebag.
Listen, this is all America. We know. You didn't
Do you know?
storm the beaches to stake out your territory on the beach. This isn't the fucking moon. I get it. This is America. But I'm sick of my flag being represented by white nationalist trash on a goddamn beach. Go fuck yourselves.
No, why don't you go fuck yourself, buddy? Seriously, get the fuck out of my country, asshole. We're sick and tired of you fucking leftist cunts here, dude, for real. Like, I'm personally fucking sick and tired of pieces of shit like this having voting rights at all in this nation, dude. I swear to God, we just need to fucking have people, like, we seriously just need to get to a point right now where we just start fighting each other and be done with it, dude. For real. Like, just fucking fight these people and be done with it, man. So. Let's see. Then we got this shit here, which is, what's this about now? America is reaching a breaking point. Taxpayers are becoming furious. Black American calls for race unity and to unify with Donald Trump against the corrupt government. Says, where the fuck is our money at? White House was unable to track $6.2 billion fucking dollars sent to Ukraine. Oh yeah, that's all in a fucking yacht right now, dude. Being used for somebody's future home is what it is. Probably Biden or Pelosi or something like that. Then we got California was able to track $24 billion for hand back homelessness. Not sure what that would be, but yeah, again, that's all embezzled money by Gavin Newsom and company. Said you were unable to track $3 trillion for fucking military spending. Again, that's all. I guarantee some of that $3 trillion is probably in like Area 51 and other black ops sites like that would be my guess. We got Treasury was unable to track $5 trillion for pandemic spending. Again, that was all embezzled by a bunch of Islamic terrorism in this country to go buy weapons, everything else like that then. But they know exactly where your $133 funky ass, exactly where your 133 funky ass dollars at. Cockatoo Don said we need fucking explanation because we know it ain't going back to our infrastructure. Our country look like a third world fucking country, but the amount of money that's coming out of our fucking tax dollars, our city should look like fucking Dubai. Yes, it should actually. It should be like the richest country ever, basically. Don said a small town should look like fucking utopia. Our city should look like fucking cities off the movie Fifth Element. And some of you soft motherfuckers want to be like, why? He's yelling because he's getting robbed. That's why when you add all the fucking day-to-day taxes up, they're taking over 50%. 50% is out there paying fucking bills. Us like we nothing but peons or peasants pushing for motherfucking buttons. Yep. So the American people will soon fucking realize that we don't have beef with each other any longer. And see, that's the one thing that, and that's what I've been talking about the whole time, dude. Like, what this guy is saying is perfect example of what I've been talking about this entire time, dude, because that's the entire point. You have people, specifically the government, that wants to literally divide and conquer us on racial lines. You know, and it's why you have all this shit being pushed so racially is what it is. And of course, you have people that fall in the stereotypes, unfortunately, dude. So you have people that do that shit. You know, they'll rob, they'll fucking do everything else like that, dude. And I'll admit I'm guilty of it sometimes, dude, for like sort of pushing it myself if that be the case. But the thing is like, it's not really pushing it. It's more like just calling it out for the examples you see is what it is there. And like, really, I think that's the biggest, I think honestly, some of that is the biggest problem of why we haven't unified yet right now is because you have people in the black community that refuse to actually call it criminals within their own elements is what it is there, dude. I'm not saying all of them, but I'm saying like there's enough which is the majority, it seems like, that will go to bat for these fucking people when they shouldn't, is what it is, dude. You know, it's like I said, with Presley and company like that is what it is, dude, where you have them be like, oh, why are they creating food deserts in black neighborhoods, but yet she refuses to actually admit the fact that it's, you know, black criminals out there that are the ones robbing these places fucking blind and putting them out of business is what it is there, dude. So, you know, stuff like that is what it is. But yeah, I could easily see enough Americans that actually are like hardworking people of all races, colors, and creeds and stuff like that pretty soon just saying fuck it and having enough of it, dude. And being like, we're not putting up with this shit anymore. And just racially unify and fucking deal with these fuckers once and for all is what it'll be, dude. And that's the thing, right? It's not going to be people like me leading the charge, like white folks like me leading the charge, dude. It's going to be some angry ass black dude like this motherfucker right here that's going to be the one leading the damn charge and throwing the first punch and stuff like that. That's what it'll be then. So, you know, let's go ahead and actually listen to this guy's whole spiel here. Okay, I gotta turn it up a little bit because that sounds funny, dude.
Where the fuck is our money at? White House was unable to track $6.2 billion fucking dollars sent to Ukraine. California was unable to track $24 billion for combat homelessness. And you're unable to track $2.3 trillion for fucking military spending. Treasury was unable to track fucking $5 trillion for pandemic spending. But they know exactly where your 133 funky ass dollars at, huh? We need fucking explanation because we know it ain't going back in our infrastructure. Our country look like a third world fucking country by the amount of money that's coming out of our fucking tax dollars. Our city should look like fucking Dubai. Our small towns should look like fucking Utopia. Our city should look like the fucking cities of the movie Fifth Element. And some of you soft motherfuckers gonna be like, why he's yelling? Because we get robbed. That's why. When you add all our fucking day-to-day taxes up, they're taking over 50%. The other 50 cents is out there paying fucking bills, treating us like we nothing but peasants. They're pushing our motherfucking buttons. The American people will soon fucking realize that we don't have beef with one another any longer. That will fuck around and make the American people form goddamn Voltron. All my white Americans.
What? Oh my god, I gotta go back. So you got the American people form Voltron? That's pretty wild, dude.
That will fuck around and make the American people form goddamn Voltron. All my white American form the left leg. All my Asian American form the right leg. All my black American form the right arm. All my Latin American form the left arm. And Donald Trump forms the motherfucking torso.
I like it. I like it. Although to be fair, like the fact that he specifically said like which race gets which part is what it is, dude. I think that's probably where you have the division coming up too as well for that matter, because it's like, why I gotta be a leg? Why can't I be a fucking arm? You know, like why can't I be the fist fucking punching people out? Is what it is, dude. On the Voltron thing, you know, hypothetically speaking, just to be clear on that one. But yeah, it's funny. So Trump's the torso. Yeah, we got Recall Katie Hobbs here saying, let me spell it out. Spell it out for the back of the room. Uni-Party World Economic Forum is laundering your tax dollars to globalists so you pay for everything to divide us. They want us blaming blacks, Jewish people, etc., gays, trans, Democrats, Republicans, MAGA, everything else like that. America first means nothing if we don't. Yeah, exactly. So... and we got this guy who always seems to go back to Nick Freitas' stuff here. So remember, this is November 30th of 2023. So remember 3 months ago, 3 months of your hard-earned money is funding ungrateful illegal immigrants who drain our economy and keep asking for more. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up, dude. That's the thing that's true about it, too, by the way. It's like, yeah, you and like we were talking about for many times now, dude, you literally have people who are you know, they're coming into our country illegally through the open border system right now is what it is. And they are legitimately being handed $4,000 fucking credit card, like prepaid credit cards is what it is there. $4,000 balances on them, being re-upped every week or so with another $400 something for who knows how long then. Could be a year, could be forever at that point then. You know, $4,800 every couple weeks is what it'd be then, dude. And it's like, it's all on our fucking dimes, dude. It's all coming out of our fucking paychecks. It's all coming out of our fucking, money that we put in the system to be put onto taxes and stuff like that. It's fucked up, man. It ain't right. It's not cool. It's not okay. So. Anyway. But yeah, I think that's about it for today, though. I got some stuff I gotta do. I'm gonna take a nap for a couple hours anyway, for sure. I had slept like shit, honestly. Last night I fell asleep in the chair for probably like an hour or two, maybe at most. So I really haven't slept since yesterday. Didn't really get that great of sleep yesterday either, for that matter. So yeah, I definitely need like a good solid 4 hours, give or take, to just pass out. Basically, is what it is, and then do whatever here's what it'll be. So I'm gonna go and do some stuff for a few minutes, and I'll end up just calling it a day after that. Then and whatever. I'll be back probably tomorrow with another Grandstand, most likely. Honda was supposed to have his chat last night, never did though, because I guess a friend of his came back into his life, or they were hanging out or something. I'm not sure exactly who it was, honestly. But he basically didn't do a chat because of that, what it was. So, which we all missed him then. So don't know what's gonna happen there if that be the case. I'm hoping they'll do one on Tuesday, and obviously, but who knows, dude? Could be, maybe not. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, but yeah, my plan right now is basically to do whatever here, and then, like I said, take a nap for a little bit of time and go to sleep for a while now. So we got Alex Jones talking about World War III watch. Iran president's fatal helicopter crash set to make region more volatile. Q/Civil War rumors swirling. That's not good, man. That's never good at all. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that, dude. Again, it kind of goes back to Saddam's thing, too, for that matter. My cousin, he was a military dude for a little bit in the Marines, and then he ended up, I think he went through basic boot, and then I think he ended up, they were trying to deploy him or something, and he, sort of somehow opted out of the thing because he couldn't handle it or whatever the case be. Maybe it was right before boot camp ended. He, dropped out basically somehow is what it was. But either way, he was trying to go to the military, and he just never really did what it was. But he made friends there in boot camp, though, that were actual military dudes for years of their lives and stuff like that. And they actually were over there in the Middle East during the different, operations and stuff like that in the 2000s after 9/11. And we're discussing various things about Saddam's assassination and stuff like that, which obviously was done by U.S. government, is what it was there. And how it was fucking stupid because all they did was create that giant power vacuum then. The U.S. government did. And it's true, honestly. When you look at that, look at how Saddam was, dude. He kept basically the entire Middle East, functioning and unified together as what it was then. And since then, you've had everything else pop up and all these proxy fucking, puppets being put in place by Obama's administration, everything else like that. You've had Obama and company create the fucking, ISIS and all that shit like that's what it is there. And, all kinds of fucking jihadist bullshit over there overseas and stuff like that as their boogeyman. They'll basically go in there and do more bullshit in other countries and stuff and whatnot, dude, instead of just saying, you know what, fuck it, glass this entire goddamn place and be done with it, dude. And that's the truth of the matter at the end of the day, man. If we really were to fix a country, which is our country, obviously, after 9/11, dude, the entirety of the Middle East should have been a sea of fucking glass within a month. It should have just been bombings. There should have been no American boots on the ground ever on that one. It should have just been planes and drones and everything else like that, just fucking bombing the shit of that entire fucking place. Just saturation bomb the whole goddamn area, dude. Fucking scorched earth that entire motherfucker and be done with it, dude. And we would have been better off as a nation. We would have had first world nations be better off entirely. We would have never had the fucking migrant invasions we've had now in Europe, all throughout these other European, like all throughout Europe entirely. There's what it is, whether it be Britain, whether it be France, whether it be Germany, Sweden, all these places like that, dude. And now here in America too, for that matter, we've been bringing these people in here under fucking Democrat occupation is what I'm gonna call them right now, because it's really Biden's regime bullshit actually is, dude. It's a fucking cheater ass piece of shit occupying the White House legally right now is what it is. Who is now talking about bringing in fucking Palestinian pieces of shit from Gaza and stuff like that, dude. And it's like, no, fuck you people, dude. And it's the same thing with that dumb cunt AOC. It's like, okay, bitch, bring about 10 of them into your own fucking apartment, you dumb cunt, and live with them for fucking 6 months, and then we'll see what fucking happens, bitch. Because I guarantee your ass is going to be dead in the first fucking 10 days it'll be then. Because they're just going to kill you and fucking gang rape your dead bodies was going to be then, bitch. So, because that's what these fucking people do, dude. They're fucking evil as fuck. Islam is goddamn evil, dude. It is pure fucking evil. It is the pure evilness that Chuck Schumer and these people are. They're all demonically possessed and stuff like that, dude. So, you know, and I say that I say what I say specifically because that's exactly what they've done. You know, you look at Islam overseas right now, dude. How many young girls have been kidnapped by these sick fuckers? You know, these fighting age males over there and stuff like that, and literally gang raped to death by these fucking guys within, like, you know, a few hours after they've been abducted and stuff like that, man. And nobody seems to give a shit about that one because, shocker, it's a bunch of white people being killed by these people, dude. But, oh no, there's no fucking takeover. There's no fucking, you know, great replacement theory thing, whatever the case be, dude. Yes, there is, motherfuckers. 100% across the board now. So, yeah, I'm just fucking over it. I fucking had it, man. I think most other people have to, for that matter. And I think we're about to go basically into civil war in this country right now, dude. And I just hope I'm moved into a new place before that happens, honestly, dude. Because I'd hate to be moving in the middle of a fucking thing like that happening, obviously, dude. Just have to be like, you know, oops, can't move now. Got to pack up, you know, the kit and shit like that and get ready to go right now is what it is, bro. So, because ain't no chance in hell I'm moving this place and just fucking, like, you know, break out a goddamn civil war shit going on then, dude. That'd be fucking nuts. Like, fuck that noise. Hell no, bitch. I mean, I forgot Milf Manor was on last night. So, or as I like to call it, Whore Island. I should go watch that here in a little bit. Or maybe I'll take a nap and then watch it later tonight or something then, because it was, I know the last one of those, it was basically the one chick outing herself because she was like talking about having a boyfriend or whatever the case be when she was supposed to be going to the place or whatever the case be, instead of just being like, sorry, got somebody I actually am, you know, being with or whatever the case be. Give my spot to somebody else now, whatever. She's like, no, she'll just go there and have her fucking cake eat too, is what it is, dude. Which again goes back to the kind of ridiculousness of females in this country in general. That's what they want. They want the fucking cake and eat it too, is what it is, bro. So, anyway. It's like that one chick on the whatever podcast last night. This bitch literally fucked 120-something guys in a 3-week time span, dude. And then is like proud about it. And it's like, God damn, dude. Like, you are the fucking reason that Sodom and Gomorrah is becoming a reality in this country again now. Or really just this earth right now is what it is. So, you know that girl was spreading STDs to like at least 50 different men, if that be the case, bro. Like, like, seriously, at some point that puss has got to be so fucking stretched out, bro. Like, it's literally hot dog down the hallway, legitimately, at that point then. And what's even more fucked up, going back to her being proud of it, it was like, yeah, she was talking about like, oh yeah, it was me and one other girl, and there was 17 dudes, fucking both of them and stuff. And I'm just like, Jesus. Like, first of all, my thing on that is, what was the racial makeup with those 17 guys is my question. Like, was it a bunch of white frat boys? Was it a bunch of black dudes? Was it a bunch of fucking Asian guys? Like, what was going on there, man? Because she was obviously talking about being like college age dudes is what it was. So it's like, okay, You know, was it a bunch of frat guys? You know, was it a bunch of fucking like white boys, black guys, whatever the case be? What? You know, seriously. Because first off, who the fuck goes into a place as one of 17 men? Like, I don't care how drunk you are at that point, dude. And you're basically sitting there, and it's like you got two females sitting in the fucking room or whatever the case be. It's like, you know, they're just like, oh, yeah, I'll fucking take all you want or whatever the case be. It's like, do you really want to have sloppy 17ths at that point, dude? Like, do you really want to be the 17th guy nutting up in some bitch at that point? Or even really like the 2nd to 16th guy for that matter? Like, because I sure as fuck don't. You know, like maybe if I'm the first guy, then I dip the fuck out after that. That'd be the case then. But like, yeah, I'm not going to be like fucking a dude taking turns with other dudes and like, ugh. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, that's the problem, dude. It's like, it's low class behavior is what it is, dude, at the end of the day. And this is the exact crowd of people who should not have voting rights in this country is what it is, man. Like just across the board right now. Are the people that would do shit like that, honestly, man. So, anyway. But, yeah, that's about it for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'll be back, like I said, at some point in the future. Probably tomorrow or so, maybe Wednesday, depending. I got some I'm going to try to do some stuff later tonight is what it is. Clean up the house here a little bit and then start to at least put things into boxes and then put boxes into other boxes and then, you know, go from there basically is what it'll be. So, I don't know exactly what's going to happen right now, but yeah, something needs to change here is what it is. So anyway, but yeah, I only got about 40 something days right now to get everything figured out before July 1st. So anywho, but yeah, needless to say, to recap, Red Lobster is closing down a bunch of places. They're filing for bankruptcy as this morning. And they're selling off their thing to their lenders is what it is there. That'll apparently maintain like the actual restaurant chain. You got AOC being a fucking retard, basically infighting other Democrats like Fetterman and company, etc. there, which good on them because fuck them. Let them infight. Let them literally eat each other is what it is at this point, dude. We'll be better off without any of their asses in fucking power anymore then. So, anyway. But, okay, that was the NASDAQ that just popped in my feed right there. Wait, what? Okay. I was like, wait, Trump picked his VP and it's Elaine Stefanski? No, it was not Elaine Stefanski. It was a potential VP pick, which, by the way, she fucking shot herself in the face weeks ago when she fucking cucked out and fucked over the American people in that bullshit vote she did the other day, dude. Fuck her. She ended her political career now at this point. She ain't no VP fucking nominee, dumbasses. So, anyway. But yeah, fuck that woman for real. Yeah, and of course we got inflation up 20% since Biden took office. I'm surprised it's not more than that. That's just, by the way, 20% across the board is what they're saying there. In most cases, it's like 50, 60% in many things, honestly, dude. It's like, I was looking at one thing the other day. It said something about like eggs being like 54% or something like that since 2021, et cetera, et cetera. And then it's like bacon is like way high. Fucking sausage is way high. Any pork product, really, any beef product is also like 50% margin and stuff like that. Like it's all through the fucking roof because of this dipshit. So anyway, not to mention strategic oil reserves are way the fuck down, possibly nothing in them for that matter at this point because dipshit Biden's a fucking retard that was tapping that stuff and then never replenishing it like Trump was. He was actually doing this job replenishing the stuff and they had more than they needed, so he was selling it off to other countries at one point. We had a surplus there. So is that when you actually have a good man being president that doesn't fucking cheat his way into office versus a fucking asshole pedophile scumbag criminal who does cheat his way into fucking office with Biden's piece of shit ass? So yeah, fuck Biden, fuck Kamala, fucking goddamn cheers. It should be literally in prison for high treason at this point right now in history, dude. But of course it never will be because fucking feds are too chicken shit bunch of pussies to actually do their fucking job and arrest these criminals because they're fucking illegal with their asses what it is then. So yeah, I don't know. going back to what that guy said, I think we will see some kind of a rise in this country at some point. It just depends on how it works, dude. It might be a civil war before it's anything else, though. But eventually, I think it will be some kind of unity between everybody that survives it. Then, so anyway, my best advice to everybody out there is prepare, be ready for it, be armed, be ready. You know, have everything you need to have at your place right now. If you want to stay out initially, go ahead and hide out wherever the fuck case be, bug out to wherever. Then, dude, wait for the shit to kind of cool over. Then, be my best advice on that one as well. And then, a month or two down the road, maybe 6 months down the road, if you have enough stuff on hand, you can come out of that after that. Then come out and fucking, obviously remain armed at that point, and then just sort of, surveil whatever the case be then, and figure out what's going on then. And then maybe be the people that actually do survive the whole thing, and then, come together and start, dealing with the powers that shouldn't be, is what it is then. So, anyway. Have a good one, y'all. Stay safe. Peace out. Later.